All right, I'm going to do a little follow-up here to Lab 7, and I'm going to show you the comparison functions, and I'm not going to do Lab 7 comparisons for you, but you should be able to after watching this video. I've got a timer up here that I can turn on and off, and I'm just using TD1 as a comparison, a value to compare against. And if you look at rung 2, if TD1 is less than 10, it'll turn this output on, TD1 is less than 10. Then this comparison here, TD1 is greater than 99. So if it's greater than 99, this output will turn on. And you can see I named it that, GT99. Now here's another one that says if TD1 is greater than 10 and TD1 is less than 100, this output will be on, and that's 11 to 99. Now when you're working with comparisons, you've got to be really careful with the greater than and greater than or equal to. And you can see what I did. If it's less than 10, this will be on. If it's greater than 10, this will be on. So what happens, I have no output for when the timer is 10. Now that could be the way I designed to do it, but when you're working with greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, you've got to make sure that your numbers match what the ranges are. Okay, so I'm going to go and reset this. Timer's back to 0. And you can see TD1 is 0, which means this output less than 10 is on. Okay, now turn this on and let the timer start counting. And we're comparing. It's 3, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it gets a 10 and it goes off. When you see down here when it got to 11, this turned on. Okay, and it will keep going all the way till it gets to 100 and it will turn off then. Okay, and if it's greater than 99 here, that will turn on here, and that output will be on. So let's go put another one in here. I'm going to come in here and do a compare. Right up here, click on compare, and it's very simple. You put your data value, TD1, okay, and is it equal to, greater than or equal to, not equal to, less than, or less than or equal to. So let's just say it's greater than or equal to 50. Okay? Now if it's greater than or equal to 50, that output will be on. Well, that output won't be, so I'll have to put an output on there. Y4. Okay? So if it's greater than or equal to 50, that output will be on. Now if I want to further qualify that and say, you know what, I want 50 to 75. If it's 50 all the way up to 75 inclusive. So I'm going to come over here and put another comparison. And if TD1 is less than or equal to 75, let's turn that output on. And I'm going to go back to my address picker, and I'm going to go to Y, and I'm going to say TD1 range 50 75. Okay, so there you go. So if the number is between 50 and 75, this output will be on. Pretty simple. Okay, now you notice I don't have any contacts at the front of the line here. It's a simple comparison, and it can be run every scan. Now we'll update it every scan. Now if there's a reason not to check until something else happens, then you can put another set of qualification contacts in here that will prevent this from being evaluated unless that qualification is made. Okay, so I would put those types of contacts at the very front, so if those are false, it stops and it doesn't it doesn't continue on and evaluate any of these other contacts. Okay, so let's go ahead and write this project. Oh, again, what did I forget? The end. There we go. I got talking and wasn't paying attention. Okay, we'll load that all in there. Okay. Now it's going. It's counting up. All right. And I don't think I want to wait that long, so I'm going to come up here and edit TD1. Okay. You can see its current value. I'm going to put a new value of 45 and write it. So now I got 46, 47, 48. There it is. It's on. Now I can go out here and change this to 70. Write that out there. Now there's 70. I double click on this little thing. It's out there. It gets to 75 and turns off. 76 and turns off. Okay. So I'm using the data view in override mode to write some values out, so I don't have to wait 50 seconds to see this happen, or 100 seconds, or whatever it may be. So it's coming up to 99 here. Let's see what happens. So it's greater than 99, and that output goes on. All right, that'll do it. Much shorter than the previous video, but all it needs to be.